Alright, so last season we managed to do the domestic treble, winning the Bundesliga, the Pokal and the German Super Cup. However, we were knocked out in the Champions League by Atletico Madrid in the semi-finals. But this season, to kick off season 2, we're going to make a big signing for the striker role, spending 62 million on a new striker. And let's get into the season, take on some big teams and hopefully defend the German trophies and go one step further, reaching the Champions League final and winning it this season. Alright, so here we are in season 2. We've got 267 million euros to spend in the budget, and we haven't even sold some players yet. We need to sell Harry Kane and bring in a new striker you would have seen on the thumbnail, which is going to be Cullen Mawani, to be a rotational player with Maximilian Bayer. Both of these two are going to be fighting out for the first team striker role, similar to how Bayer was doing with Kane last season. And in the end, Bayer ended up actually playing the final couple of games of the season and doing quite well and proving that he deserves to be a first team player, at least rotational first team player in this team. Angel Distiller is going to come into the team for this season and replace Goretzka. And the first thing Goretzka will be kept in the club and will be a backup player for issues with it's undeniable quality in midfield. He's a great player, especially if Stiller gets injured. He can come into that role and take over and just instantly make this team as good as it needs to be. Also, we've got a great team here. As you can see, Musiala will be the captain for the season, due to him being obviously the star boy, the wonder kid of Bayern Munich. I think he most likely is the next captain of the team. Now, let's get into this one. Let's bring in Cullen Mawani. So Harry Kane, and I don't think we need to really sign any more players other than that. Maybe bring in a different centre-back. Kim Min-jae, we could maybe replace him, I don't know. Obviously, we have used him in the Interman series and this series, so we could move him on and bring in a centre-back we haven't used yet. But that's up to you guys to let me know down below. We're going to kick off the season, hopefully defend the Bundesliga, the Pokal, and the German Super Cup and go one step further than the Champions League semi-finals and actually win it this season. Alright, so as you can see, via this short, there's a bunch of strikers we could have gone for, but you guys have requested that we sign Randall Cullen Mawani from PSG, the Frenchman. Obviously, you got Bundesliga experience, played for Frankfurt, did quite well there. Obviously, went to PSG after that, and it was linked with Bayern Munich at one point as well, but chose to head to Paris. Instead, we have Alexander Isak as well as Gyökeres, two strikers we could have signed, and also Cody Gakpo, who's a player that I thought we could sign for the striker role, but we could use again in a different series in the future. But we're going to bring in Cullen Mawani, and we're going to spend 60 million on him, so Harry Kane as well. And Cullen Mawani will be our first team striker with Maximilian Bayer being behind him, and those two will be fighting out for the first team striker role this season. And as you can see, we've completed the signing of Randall Cullen Mawani from PSG for 62 million. The Frenchman signs for the club here. Will be our first team striker to start this episode off and start the season off, and Maximilian Bayer will be behind him, as I've said before. And we're going to sell Harry Kane. I think it's time for him to move on, 30 years of age. Obviously, we broke the trophy curse with him winning 3 trophies here in Germany, the domestic treble with him. Obviously, the Champions League, he wasn't able to win here at Bayern. So we're going to move him on. Cullen Mawani will replace him in the team. And let's get into season 2. Alright, and as you can see, to replace Cullen Mawani, PSG has spent 187 million on bringing Harry Kane to PSG. We accepted the offer from PSG. We tried to get 200 million for him, but it only would pay 187. Obviously, that's a lot of money anyway. So we just had to let him go there to PSG. Obviously, with Cullen Mawani and Bayern now as a striking partnership, we should be set for the season. Obviously, we've got a lot of money now to spend, which we could maybe spend on something I'm going to talk about at the end of the video most likely, which could be something that we actually look to do. As you can see, Bayer will go there. We're going to sell a bunch of players as well. Bayer, the backup striker. Cullen Mawani, the first team striker. Let's get into our first game of the season and hopefully kick it off with a big win to prove we're going to retain the Bundesliga title this season. Alright, so just like last season, we're going to kick off the season with a game against RB Leipzig for the German Super Cup. You can see that's their team, and I've already made many changes. Obviously, no Xavi Simons in there now. He's gone back to PSG from his loan to Leipzig. A possible player we could sign. We've got like 300, 400 million to spend, somewhere around there. So maybe we could just make this team unbelievable with rotational players, and we can rotate them in and out of the team, etc. But that's what we'll talk about at the end of the episode. What we do have to spend. But I can see our team's looking pretty good. Cullen Mawani starts his first game up front for Bayern Munich in a cup final up against Leipzig. Let's get into this one and hopefully win the German Super Cup for 2 seasons in a row. Putting it over to Elise, who was great for his last season. Elise, now 86 rated in the team, doing what he did last season for us already in this season. Is Elise running through and getting a shot away. So Leipzig looking to do one better than last season, where they finished second in the Bundesliga. Behind us by 20 odd points, but Seshko, good defending there from Kim Min-jae. Theo Hernandez, obviously did beat them, I believe, in 2 cup finals last season. I'm not sure. I mean, we beat them in the league quite a lot, but we beat them in the Super Cup. As you can see, Rashid here playing the ball through to Cullen Mawani. First shot for the Frenchman, just denied by Petar Gadashi. That's going out. Trying to release a Pender here maybe, but goes up wide here to Dani Olmo, the Spaniard. Benjamin Seshko trying to turn and get a shot away, but Jonathan Tarko defending there from the German. Put in yet to Sasha Bowie. And they say Leipzig have had a control in this game since our last chance with Koulibaly, but ball through here to Koulibaly. The Frenchman now cuts inside. Koulibaly can get the shot away. Koulibaly shoots and scores on his debut here in the German Super Cup. The Frenchman makes it 1-0. 62 million. Looks like it's going to be well spent on the Frenchman here from PSG. I see Bundesliga experience, played against Leipzig in the past when he played for Frankfurt, knows what to do in this competition and how to score. Well, in this country, how to score, I should say. But Koulibaly, great shot there from him, cuts inside, siding it in there from the Frenchman, and he makes it 1-0 to Bayern Munich in the German Super Cup. Oh, Henry's just done more there, read what he wanted to do there. Pender beats Theo Hernandez for a burst of pace there. Jonathan Tah steps in though and gets the ball, I think gets away a corner though for Leipzig, 10 minutes after we made it 1-0. What can they do from this corner here? Leipzig, whipped in by Dani Olmo. Costa coming out to collect it, and it's done so there. The Portuguese shot stopper. Rashford now looking to break and bursting behind it of Leipzig with his pace. He's got players, well, he's got Dani, he's got, I should say, Elise at the back post. Can he find him? Elise didn't make the run. David Raum heads it clear. Rashford heads it back in. Koulibaly denied by Galassia, just tried to place that into the far corner there, but Galassia got lucky there with a save. Leipzig now coming forward here down the left-hand side, but good defending there from Sacha Bowie, the Frenchman. Elise looked up from him. Bowie now going forward here. Bowie into Koulibaly. Still over the top here too. Marcus Rashford, but Galassia good save there. Pender's on board there, but not well enough to keep it, because Rashford now is on the ball after the pass on Theo Hernandez. Rashford to Koulibaly, still up, shot there. That's a free kick in the box, surely. Drop Palinha, that's yours. Palinha into Elise, but Galassi somehow stops us from scoring there. Penalty, possibly. No penalty. Okay, we should have had a free kick and a penalty there by Elise of all players. Elise's back was turned, so we didn't know where it was coming. Good defender there from Kim Min-jae. Right position at the right time. Now Rashford here. Rashford from range. Rashford hits it and Galassi saves. Quite at full shotness, but very good defending there. Musiala to Marcus Rashford there. Chance to make it 2-0. Can he beat Simikan hit and get the shot away? He's done so. Rashford to make it 2. He's done so there. 78 minutes in here. We finally put ourselves at a more comfortable scoreline after dominating this game. Rashford scores again here. Well, scores again for us here in this career mode. Obviously his first goal of the season here. Beats Simikan. Good shift to the body. And the shot there beats Galassi into the far corner. Great finish there from the Englishman to make it 2-0. And we're on track to win the Super Cup for a second season in a row. It's good work there from Bowie, pushing him to the byline. Not allowing anywhere else to go, unless he wanted to try that. Stiller to Rashford to flick it to Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez now over the top looking for Koulibaly, but Simikan is there. But we're going to get a free kick here for handball, okay? Elise, can he whip this with power into that top left-hand corner here? Elise to score an incredible free kick here. The Frenchman hits it. The Frenchman hit the side of the bar. I want to see a replay of that. That was so close to finding the back of the net. Hit the outside of the bar there with that, but that was a great strike there. And the defender got an Ayan, but he's still going here. Iñaki Williams crosses it into no one. Koulibaly gets it to Musiala. Good shift to the body from Musiala. Finds a different lane to run into. Musiala now over here to Elise. Elise to Stiller. Oh, that pass there needs to be better there from Stiller to find Koulibaly. But it's going to be the end of the game here. A 2-0 win up against Leipzig. They had a few chances, but they didn't take them. Some great defending from the team in the end. And Costa didn't really have to do much. He had to catch a corner. I don't think he actually made an actual proper save in this game. But we win the German Super Cup again. We won it last season to kick off the season. And we'll win it again here. This time it's going to be Musiala stepping up to lift the trophy. It was, obviously, who won it? Who lifted it last season? Can't remember. I think it was Neuer who lifted this last season. But it's going to be Musiala this time, the star boy of the team. Jamal Musiala, the German, gets to lift the German Super Cup for his first time being captain. He wins the trophy. It's a good sign of things to come for him. But can we end the season with the Champions League? That's what we're hoping for, as well as winning the domestic treble. Once again, let's get into our first game of the Bundesliga season. Alright, so the first game of the season against St. Paddy is the reason why I've rotated the team quite heavily as well. Our second team pretty much is starting this one with a few first team players that can play in the first team. Uber McConnell, Mazarawi, Costa. We're going to start Lima at left back, so we need to sign a back up left back. For this is what Bayer up front for this one. Nabry in the camera as the captain. Let's get into this and hopefully start the season off against St. Paddy with a big win. Because after this game, we're going to go into a big game up against Dortmund for the Klassiker of the season on deadline day. So we need to go into that game with a win from this one. Alright, so St. Pauli v Bayern Munich. Bayer kicks us off here. Nabry in the camera for this game. Bayer plays it out wide here to Somerville, who was great last season, the Dutchman signing from Leeds, but he's got to run through here. St. Pauli's defence straight away. Somerville to score at the early start of the game. It's 2 minutes in, and Crescencio Somerville, the Dutchman, scores there against St. Pauli. It was a play that I would like to use another Career Mode as a first team player, but as a backup player in this Career Mode, is a very, very good player. I'd recommend you guys use him in a Career Mode, but Somerville runs in behind there, bursts the pace, holds at the defender. The other defender couldn't get there, the goalkeeper couldn't get there, and it's a composed, experienced finisher from Somerville, a youngster, 22 years old now in his Career Mode. The Dutchman strikes to make it 1-0. Manakone wins it back there, the former the former Mönchengladbach man, Bayer. That was incredible there from you. Baiting the defender in, and then running it behind. Bayer shoots, and that's a good save there from the keeper. Ball over here, picked up by Somerville. Poor touch there by the defender. Somerville looks dangerous in this one. Somerville back here to massively in. Bayer, who's again denied by the keeper. Seevold, even McConnell, good work there from Yulo. Madueke into Bayer. It's meant for Nabry, but we're going to work an attack here. Nabry, the experienced German. Back here to Bayer here. First shot, the charm. No, it isn't, because the keeper's again denied Bayer scoring. He's had 3 big chances and hasn't scored one of them yet in this one, due to some great goalkeeping. Crossputs in, header clear. Mazraoui now, the Moroccan hits it, and Haidara clears it just about. Mazraoui, okay, that isn't what I wanted to do there. Haidara, good work there from Nabry though, closing down and getting the ball off in. Now Bayer can just charge through the centre here. Their defender got forward, leaving a massive gap open in the back line. They're free at the back, has crumbled here, and Bayer finally scores in this one. The keeper made some big saves against him for his previous 3 attempts. But the 4th time, Bayer can't be denied in front of goal that time. Not sure where that other defender went. He just ran forward and clearly went on the attack, but he didn't get back in time. And the other defenders weren't prepared for that, as Bayer ran through with his pace and beat him there, and beats the keeper to make it 2-0 in the Allianz Arena. And Nabry's won back there. St. Pauli are being put to the sword, and Nabry almost got round Haidara. He got the slightest touch of the ball, which saved him, but Madueke steals it back though off the defender. Madueke, the Englishman, can he shoot and score? The keeper denies him no. So one thing about Madueke is great up until the finish. His finishing is a bit left to be desired. It's one thing we've been working on in this Career Mode with him. To one of their wingers here, trying to create an attack here for St. Pauli. Conrad Lima beaten here. Shumway isn't a left back but can play in a full back positions, but Ito's done well there. Oh no, it's been beaten though. Sinani in here to Hartel, who shoots, and Costa was saved there. The first chance has been brought into the game, and he makes a big save there to deny Hartel, the German midfielder, who I believe got a team of the season called an ultimate team. Ball in though. Header clip on Madueke, only as far as their play, but it's deflected here. It's bouncing around, and that should be end of the half here. Referee don't want to blow it for. It's 1 minute added on, but he's played 5 minutes there. Classic SC24. Pavlovic was still there though to kick off the second half here. Madueke in there to Nabry. Nabry forced out there to Somerville after the pass from Kone. Somerville back inside here to Manu Kone, deflected, and the keeper saves. I'm not sure who that came deflected off though. McConnell now. Manu Kone, I thought Somerville was going to go on the run there, but it's kind of almost worked out there for us, but not to be the case. Somerville steals it off the defender though. He's got 3 players with him. Somerville into Bayer to make it 3-0 is missed. After the shift of the body weight, which allowed him to just step in. St. Pauli here. Ball in again. Mazraoui cleared again though. Bayer. Okay, I did want to make substitutes, but we've not had a break in the game since. I said I was going to. Shot taken there. Costa got save, and that's going to be a chance to make substitutes now. Still in the attack here. St. Pauli. Been a decent team, but obviously we're just a better side. That's why we're winning this game. Ito clears it to Bayer. The great pass there from him. I just couldn't get around the defender though. They've tightened up their ship in this game. They changed formation to be a bit more congested in midfield, which has worked for them. It's Callum Marsh running through now, and he's beaten Costa to make it 2-1. St. Pauli are back in this one. Callum Marsh shoots and scores there. Ethan O'Connor looked very, very slow there, uncharacteristically for him, with 85 pace. I thought he was going to get there. But the striker, whatever he is, shoots and scores there to beat Costa in goal. Could have done better with that one, to be, in my opinion. Both of the Ethan O'Connor and Costa could have done better there. But 83rd minute here, St. Pauli, they switched to a 4 at the back, and it's kind of worked for them because they're harder to beat now in the back. And they actually look like a pretty decent team, because they might get a draw in this game if we can't, just get the ball here and just keep it for the rest of the game. But brought off the bench here, the Frenchman gets the ball into Connacht. We get the ball into Bayer here to just get a goal. Smith's done well there. Possibly could have been a free kick, but he got a touch on the ball. That's why it's not going to be a free kick. 90th minute here, I don't like this. I really don't like this band. I think they're going to get a draw in this game. I can feel it. Afalayan now coming forward. It's a poor cross again from him though. In 90+1, Goretzka just get that out. There we go. It's a 2-1 win over St. Pauli. It wasn't a comfortable win that I thought it was going to be. We did start our rotational routine, to be fair, but we had some first team players and quality players in there, which could have been better. So we had a bunch of chances. We should have scored more than 2. It's a 2-0 win over St. Pauli. Let's get into the first Classica and the final game of today's episode. Alright, so for the final game of today's episode, it's the first Classica of this season up against Dortmund, a team that we dominated last season. As you can see, they've made Miguel Gutierrez the signing for their team. The only signing they've made for their first 11 anyway. We've got a pretty good team, as we know. Let's get into this one up against Nuri Sahin's Dortmund and hopefully get a second win of the season and go through for free in this episode. And down here, Theo Hernandez. Jamal Musiala cuts inside though. Musiala goes shift to the body weight there in the ball. Musiala, that isn't the pass I wanted. I wanted it back there. I wanted it back to the centre. They're trying to select my one centre back there. If they played the through, whatever we were done for, because it wouldn't have missed that one defender that was marking him. Adeyemi now. I think it's away from Dortmund in real life right now to the likes of Spurs, Chelsea, etc. But very good defending there up against them. Japadinha. Musiala. Couldn't feed it through. Kadamawani. Garassi from the Stuttgart man. Adeyemi now. Good defending from Jonathan Tah, but he's still got the ball here. The German, but Tah wins it back again there. Looked up from him. Okay, Dortmund have really putting us through the paces here. At least say, it's out wide here, looking to beat Gutierrez. He's got some pace about him as well, the Spaniard. Bowie now. How is he not beating him there? He literally dragged the ball away from him. He's somehow still got the ball. Julian Brandt. He's got multiple passes on for him here. He goes out to Adeyemi. Dortmund here, looking dangerous, but Adeyemi span it off the pitch there for some reason. Daniel Marlin. Good way there from Tah. Surprised the free kick wasn't given out, to be fair though. Hey, come on team, why are we looking so poor against Dortmund here? I know they're a good team. They've won their first game as well. Still at Kadamawani spins it around. Slotterbeck here. Kadamawani for his first chance of the game. Kadamawani scores. One chance is all it takes for Kadamawani to score. The Frenchman crossed his second goal of the season in Bayern Munich colours. His first one in the Bundesliga since his return from France though. He missed it 1-0 in a game that Dortmund have been a better team in. We've really struggled to get our own half at times in this one. And Kadamawani scores it though on the break to make it 1-0 to Bayern. Nothing Kovac could have done about that one. In front of the yellow wall, Kadamawani strikes to make it 1-0. Daniel Marlin trying to beat Theo Hernandez for pace here. It's a battle of pace here between Daniel Marlin and Theo Hernandez. And Marlin right now is ahead of him. But he's taking the ball off the pitch, similar to Adeyemi, just doing too much shit on that side. Karim Adeyemi now, coming forward. Kim Min-jae does well there, but Adeyemi so somehow got the ball and Costa. Made a good save there. I genuinely don't know how Adeyemi got the ball off Kim Min-jae there, considering, Theo Hernandez looked that from you. Go on, Kadamawani. Make the run. Kadamawani, going more back post, please. Kadamawani, get on that. Kadamawani has scored. Not too sure what really happened there. The ball ricocheted off Kobel onto the head of Kadamawani, I think it is. Well, I think that's what happened. But Kadamawani gets his second goal here of the game. Is on track for a hat-trick and proving to be the signing we needed in the team. See, Harry Kane was a great player, scoring like 28 goals for us last season, I think it was, something like that, in a lot of games. But Colomboani here, up against Dortmund, has made it 2-0. Frenchman to Frenchman. And yeah, I'm not too sure what really happened. It was just a mix-up there between Kobel and Colomboani. And Colomboani won the exchange and makes it 2-0. Doji joined Liverpool. Okay, some interesting transfers going on. Considering Spurs have signed Tchouaméni, him going to Liverpool is interesting. Teo Hernandez, good work there from him. Colomboani, good hold-up play, but the game's let you down there. But Kim Min-jae, Musiala, still a good pass over the top here too. Marcus Rashford here. This should be 3-0. Rashford to make it 3-0. Still with the assist, and Rashford with the goal. The play should have been a lot more fluid than it was, but we managed to get the ball forward here. And Stiller with a pass over the top there was great there from the German. He apparently has reached his max growth for the season, by the way, being 81 rated. So that's interesting. I thought he'd be higher rated by the end of the season than 81, but apparently his development growth has reached its max in the squad hub. But Rashford scores, Stiller with a great assist and great pass over the top. And it's 3-0 here to Bayern. Up against Dortmund, they were good in this game, but struggled to really create any good chances. And that's been their downfall. And the chances we have managed to create, we've taken. Oh, it's a great cross there from Daniel Balin, but Costa was on job there. That was great from Daniel Balin, but luckily Costa was aware to that. Elise gets behind Gutierrez. Elise now to hit on his left foot here. Elise denied by Kobel. So the Özcan. Kim Min-jae, great defending. Can he get the ball out this time? Yes, he does. Elise flicks it onto João Palhinha. Palhinha now driving forward here. The Portuguese CDM showing his strength there. Great pass there to Colomboani for the hat-trick. I was offside. Perez. Over here to Sanchez, to Guirassy now. Playing out wide. Daniel Martin's up front now. And Kim Min-jae, great defender. That's actually Jonathan Tata, great defending there. Coming over to the left-hand side to defend him. Rashford to Stiller. Stiller plays it forward. This time finds Jamal Musiala. Musiala cuts it back. I love that from him. Musiala to shoot. And Musiala denied by Kobel though. Here to Schlotterbeck, and that would have been credible on his ball there. It was a 3-0 dominant win over Dortmund. They didn't really create many chances, and when they did get them, they didn't score them. And their best one was kind of the Adeyemi one where Kim Min-jae somehow lost the ball to him. It was a win. Well, third win of the episode up against Dortmund here in the Klassiker away from home. A dominant win. Colomboani with 2 goals. On his return to the Bundesliga, I'd love to see that from him. Let's talk about potential transfers we could make next season with the Worcester money we have in our transfer budget. Alright, so as you can see, we've got 340 million to spend here. We could go absolutely mental and sign, so many great players like Xavi Simons is linked to Bayern in real life right now, Florian Wirtz, and so many players like that. But would they go into the team? I don't know where they would go. Obviously, they wouldn't probably start in the team, or maybe they'd go on the bench and be rotational players for Elise, Musiala, and Rashford, etc. Down the wings, etc. We don't know. Take away game time from Madueke, Somerville, and players like that, as well as Gnabry. That's a decision we could make. But there's something I think about, I might want to make, is a left side of centre-back, because Jonathan Tah can play there, and he's been doing a good job, but I might move Tah, I don't know, him or Kim Min-jae will start in the right centre-back role, and because of a left centre-back with a left-footed, who's a left-footed player, so I think that would balance out the team much better, and I think that would be a great decision for us. We'd have Tah, Kim Min-jae, Upamecano and Ito as rotational players. Obviously, Upamecano and Ito will probably be in the second team, and Kim Min-jae, Tah, and whoever we sign would be a first-team player. But that's a decision we need to make. And we've got a bunch of players we could sign. Also got Joshua Jordi, who's my favourite player. I think I would like to sign him. 90 million we'd have to spend on him now to bring him from Man City to Croatian. Left centre-back, obviously left-footed, Bundesliga experience, block play style plus, great pace, great physicality, and also can get forward as well with the ball. A very, very good player playing for Man City. But we also have guys like Mickey van der Ven, obviously at Spurs, a very, very pacey centre-back as well. 6'4", the Dutchman. We also have Gabriel, a little bit less pace than both of them, but obviously a fairly decent defender in Gabriel, and also Sven Botman at Newcastle United. It's one of these 4 defenders we'll sign to play the left centre-back role if we did sign one of them. Obviously, Mickey van der Ven, the cheapest, being the lower-rated player. Obviously, Sven Botman would be great, Gabriel would be great, Mickey van der Ven would be incredible as well, and Joshua Jordi would be incredible in this team. Any of these would be great signings. Let me know down below which one we sign. And should we go all out and buy the likes of like Xavi Simons into the team and have him be like a rotational player down the wings and in the middle, bring in Flying Verts maybe as well to do that as well. I think maybe signing Flying Verts would be a bit overkill. But like I said, we have 400 million to spend. We've got to sign a backup left back, which will either be Luca Netz or Maximilian Mittelstadt from Stuttgart. We've got to sign one of them. But we could go absolutely mental with the money we do have. Let me know down below what we should do with it, which centre back we should sign. That's a Trevodio, Mickey van der Ven, Gabriel, or Sven Botman from Newcastle. Should we sign players like Xavi Simons for the team, who will be rotational players and starting the team every now and again in this team? Just make this team absolutely incredible and go all out for the Champions League. Let me know down below what we should do with it. As you can see, 340 minutes to spend. Comment down below. And if you're going to enjoy the episode, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn notifications so don't miss any videos when I road to 1,000 subscribers. So all help getting there is greatly appreciated. There will be a full series playlist on your screen right now if you're going to go watch a previous career mode on the channel. I've done a bunch of the Premier League career modes, Serie A career modes, Liga, Bundesliga, La Liga, you name it. We've done it on this channel. You can go back and watch a bunch of career modes on the channel if you want to do so. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.